Welcome back to guys, it's me Tagler02 and we're back playing some Danganronpa. We're finishing up the conclusion to chapter 4. We just figured out that it was suicide. Uogami killed herself. I'm kinda sad. So we're gonna see how this class trial concludes. Monokuma coins! Hooray! I got my very own Monokuma coin too. Hey you guys making it sound like you think the punchline's already been delivered. But you seem to be forgetting we haven't had battle time yet. Yes, that's right. You actually forgot? Man, we're no fun. But it's kind of a tradition, so I guess we gotta do it anyways. Just for the show. I know it's a bit of a pain, but please cast your ballot using the switch in front of you. I wonder who the villain's gonna be. Will you be right? Or will you be oh so wrong? Let's find out. Gotta finish this class of the trial. Let's vote. The red button holds guilty. Oh. It's the first time I actually seen it be someone who's already dead. So, what goes on in this case? Correct! I really want to know what's going to happen. Yep, Sakura Uogami was murdered by Sakura Uogami. That's it. The end. So, you guys were right. But there's something I don't get. To what end did you attempt to uncover the truth behind Uogami's death, Asahina? Had you actually succeeded, you too would have been executed. So why would you do such a thing? Yeah, dude. You almost got us killed. That's what I was going for. Huh? The reason Sakura died is because all of you backed her into a corner. You all killed her. So I couldn't let her be the only one who died. Girl, what are you saying? You want to drag us all down with you? Someone has to pay the price. Me, you, everyone. We're all responsible for her death. So we should all pay. You for real? What makes you think that? Still, you don't get it. Fine. I'll tell you just how much despair Sakura was in when she died. Look at this. I despair for everything. In contrast, fighting it's ugly. Only first to deepen my despair. If all I can do is wait for someone to kill me, I would rather end things by my own hand. What? I found this on the floor, outside in the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Her suicide note? In hindsight, there was clear she was planning to do this. But before it happened, earlier today, after genocide attacked me, Sakura ran into the infirmary all angry about it. I chased after her. Hey Sakura, relax. I'm fine. How could you possibly be relaxed? I care not if they come after me. I accept full responsibility for my actions. But for you to suffer because of me? For you, my dear friend, to stand for me. And to be injured as a result. Sakura. Because of me. Because of what I've done. I have turned everyone against each other. I am responsible for everything. Sakura blamed herself. She's responsible for everything. I'm sure the reason she wanted to talk to you three was to find out if there was anything she could do to earn your forgiveness. You're going to meet with them? That's really a bad idea. You're putting yourself in danger. Don't worry. No, worry not. I'm simply going to speak with them. What about?
You really shouldn't go. If all three of them came at you all at once, even you couldn't.
Asahina, do not mistake them for your enemies. They are our friends.
Sakura. She trusts you guys. She really, truly believed in you. That you would be able to understand if she opened up to you. That you were her friends. And yet... She stomped all over her feelings in the worst possible ways.
Well, that was more like an accident.
Did you try to weed it out and calling it an accident? She trusted you guys, and you didn't even give her the time of day. You very nearly killed her without even hearing her out. She was in despair because of you! That's why, that's not what I was saying. If all I could do was wait for someone to kill me, I might as well. That's as far as you had backed her in the corner. Sakura, you're hurt! What happened?
Asahina, so you came.
Stand right there! I'll go find something so I can get you bandaged up.
Asahina.
Huh?
I am grateful to have the opportunity to meet you here.
What's wrong, Sakura? What is this all of a sudden?
Could I ask you a favor?
A favor?
I would like some protein. Could I ask you to get some for me?
Sure, yeah. Hang on, I'll be right back with him. That was the last time Sakura and I ever spoke. I went to the cabinet to get the protein she asked for. And there was powder all over the floor. That's when I realized that Sakura had gotten something from the poison cabinet. I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could, but I was too... Sakura! Open the door! Open up! Hi. Why should you have to die, Sakura? Sakura was just a regular person. She had weaknesses, just like everyone else. She bled. She felt pain. She was just a regular, fragile human being. And yet, you kept demonizing her. You kept accusing her of things. And when I got her, trying to stand over her, I burdened her even further. And I didn't even realize what I had done.
Asahina.
We all killed Sakura! We backed her to the corner and killed her. There's a good reason for us to be living or having done blah blah blah. There's a good reason for us to go on living or have done that to her.
So you thought you were gonna take us all down? You intentionally tried to lure us to the wrong conclusion?
She died despising everyone. I wanted to get revenge for her, but you saw me through her, and in the end, I couldn't do anything for her. How am I supposed to face her now? Hey, sorry for interrupting your sob story. But holy mother of God Almighty, does this ever end? I'm falling asleep in my chair here. Anywho, do you really think you can what Origami's thinking that she died? What's that supposed to mean? Let's be honest. Most of you've been rambling on about what's supposed to last forever. Last ever, even though without interruption. An interpretation prediction on the suicide note. Of course I know. Sakura and I were. If you let me finish, I was trying to say the bias of your interpretation is invalid. This is the baby here. Or this baby here mayhaps be the real thing.
What's the deal, dude?
I think the route weren't obvious enough. It's a suicide. Uogami's.
A suicide note, but Asahina already.
I wrote that one. This one was left in your room, Asahina. Uogami must have wanted you to have it.
Wait,
So, you tricked me! Tricked is a harsh way of putting it. I just wanted to spice things up a bit, that's all. And, anyways, you're responsible for whatever you decide to believe in my silly scribble, man. I mean, I thought that Uragari's name is anywhere on it.
that's not fair.
Nothing's unfair about it. I didn't do nothing wrong. I planted fake evidence. Did I try to divert your attention from the true culprit? You guys are the reason this happened. You guys are the reason I got something missing. I didn't do anything. So what if that suicide note was the spark that set it all off? It was still you guys' work. I'm totally clean, totally in the clear. But I was just part of the show.
So what does the real suicide note say?
If you really want to know, I read it to everyone in my world-renowned beautiful voice. By the way, don't you kind of wonder just who exactly came up with the idea of people leaving notes behind before committing suicide? Sadly, I'm willing to bet that whoever it was had already taken their own lives. Well, we'll never know. It's scary to think how things can get washed away in the river like time like that.
Would you please get started already?
Yeah. Here I go. Ahem. My dearest friend Asahina, there's something I must share with you. Though it pains me to do so in this fashion, it is something I would like you to know. This is my final wish.
As you have already been made aware, I served under the puppet master as his mole. The puppet master intentionally approached me on the first night of this bizarre new lifestyle. He professed I have taken hostage my clan's dojo and ordered me to submit myself to his service. You might think it's not, but it's simply placed in training, but it has been in my clan's care for 300 years. I could not let it fall with my generation. I felt I needed to protect it, even in exchange for my own life. It was that sentiment from which my weakness follows, and by which I was driven to comply with the puppet master's demand, a grave mistake. He bid me to take someone's life. Whoop! I did not mean to pause it. He was concerned about the equilibrium forming among the students, and that the first murder would not occur. However, neither he nor I had predicted Sakura Mayazona would take action before I was to. Consequently, his orders changed. I was to remain on standby and wait for the equilibrium to begin forming again. But our lives continued together. As life with you, Asahina, continued, my resolve shook. Watching you all struggle, fight tooth and nail to survive, made me painfully aware of the weakness I held within the weakness and drove me to succumb. But above all, it made me aware that I could not betray those who considered me as their friend. My perspective began to change. So that's why she... I have made my decision. I will not stand idle no more. I will play your games no more. I will be enslaved by my past no more. I have resolved myself to fight against you.
Cause she did. I spilled her little secret and everybody ended up hating her. Imagine that. You do something thinking you're helping everyone and they all hate you for it. Well, I am money and call me an irony. If that ain't the best kind of irony, I don't know what is.
I am resent by everyone. It's a matter of course. I brought it upon myself with my weakness. I had every intention of gracing accepting any and all ill that was directed to me. I believe that to be my way of atoning for my betrayal. But I was naive. I created too great of a problem to solve by dragging only myself through the mud.
The situation reached to the point where I alone was no longer able to handle. That exactly the puppet master intention is revealing my betrayal. The fear and doubt discord and dishonest it invented. He predicted it would end in more murder. But even that falls on my shoulders. It is my responsibility to resolve the problems brought about by my mistakes. In order to fulfill that responsibility, I have to resolve to comply with the puppet master's orders to take someone's life. Only the life I intend to take is my own. If the puppet master decides to kill me, then it is I who I shall kill. In doing so, the hostages taken in my clan's dojo will be set free. Most importantly, my death will extinguish the flame conflicted I said before it drives any of you to murder. To that end, I offer my life. Each and every one of you is worth that price. You give my sacrifice meaning. However, you might think me, as I consider each of you a dear friend. The first I ever had.
Wait, so Sakura didn't die backed into a corner full of hatred for everyone, but to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
She didn't take her own life out of weakness. Rather, it was the opposite. She did it because she was strong. Far too strong. That's what led her to her end. She chose death in order to protect us. No normal person could attain that degree of selflessness. But her strengths made it possible for her. Asahina, allow me to end with an apology. I kept the secrets because I knew you would try to stop me. I am truly sorry, but please, do not sorrow. If I am able to put an end to the puppet master's scheming, if I'm able to stop the killing, there is nothing more I could do to ask for. This is the path I have chosen for myself. This is my atonement. With this note, my class trial should end with a little difficulty. Asahina, I know it will be difficult, but I would like you to finish the work I am setting out to begin. I'm going to meet with two Ogami, Fukawa, and Hagakure. While I will hide my intent to end my own life, I would at least like to share them with my feelings. The rest must be shown by action, not word. I believe in doing so, they will finally come to realize that we are not enemies destined to despise one another, but that we are friends and allies. Asahina, whatever it takes, I want you to survive, to live alongside your friends. You must live on.
My God! I had no idea how Sakura felt, and I called her, and I called myself her friend.
No, Joe. She wouldn't want you. She wouldn't want you to do anything that meddling. Ogami died to shut the Colosseum down. Because of you, things almost went straight into Romans. Ogami died for nothing, and it's all your fault. Even better, because of your meddling, you dragged everyone else into the lion's den too. It's blaming game time. Everyone pointed Skrull Asahina, and why wouldn't you? She deserves it. Boop, 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 boop. 10,000 yen. I know who the next victim is.
Oh, be quiet. Nobody's blaming her for anything.
What's that?
It's your fault for tricking her with your fake suicide note. Besides, Ogami didn't die for nothing.
What's that?
She reminded us that we aren't enemies destined to despise one another, but that we are friends and allies. Yeah, dude, she's right. Things turned out like that because of our misplaced hate for Arden. We can't blame her, dude. Not one of us has the right to blame Hina. It never mattered that Uogami was the mole. After all, our true enemy is you.
What the hell, man? What the freaking hell is that, man? You got that wrong, you know. The Academic Coliseum, you guys battle against yourselves. You guys are your own enemy.
You're exactly right, Monokuma.
Yeah, Togami, someone gets it.
This is a game of the king of the castle between us. A life or death game with only one spot on top of the hill. You're exactly right about that. And for that reason, I withdraw from the game.
Say what now?
I'm making a sacrificial lamb of themselves, as Ahina and Uogami have rejected the very foundation of this game. Because of their action, everyone else had completely discarded their fear for the game. There's no reason for me to participate in this game that the loss of sort of excitement. So I'm withdrawing.
The hell, seriously?
Which leaves me with one last thing to look forward to. The brutal punishment you're going to get when thinking you can try to manipulate me. Togami, then you're... Don't get me wrong. I'm not acting it out of some sickly sweet sense of sentimentality.
I miss you, White Knight. There's a chance the puppet master stream me a hot hungry man of meat.
Guys! How about that? You can still claim Uogami died for nothing. Can you really...
You guys are lame. But that's cool, whatever. I still have my usual fun and games yet.
Fun and games?
And after with the epic failure of a mole, let's keep the tradition going. We get this party started. The moment y'all been waiting for. Punishment time.
Punishment?
But the puppet's already been dead by a doornail.
Wait, are you going to...
Me? Nah. I'm gonna punish the one of you. Nah, I'm not gonna punish one of you guys. Just because the villain's already dead. I'm twice as strange about the rules. And as an average bear. But still, it's not a waste of time to make use of a very special punishment I prepared. So I invited an equally special guest.
A special guest?
Let's get the ball rolling. It's punishment time.
Who the hell did he get? Oh no! It's Alter Ego. Our only intel. Oh no! He got Alter Ego! Oh no! Alter Ego. Well, I don't have to worry about doing his voice anymore. Oh, sad. Oh no! Dozer Master. Alter Ego-san by Alter Ego-san. Jesus. What the hell? And he places Monokuma sticker over it. We're out of a freaking... Our mole. Our savior is gone. No! Oh crap, man! He's a tiny ball now!
That hard work has really kept up an appetite. I'm sure you can go for a nice, pretty hot bowl of ramen. Ain't nothing like ramen for some hard manual labor. And just for the record, I am Cheryl Ramen's super maskless. I mean, really, tonkotsu, miso, leaking color, aroma, and volume. I know it's risky, but I have to do it. I'm scared, but I'll be okay. It's kind of weird. And I remember doing this for your sake. It gives me a bit of courage. I'm sure I'm thinking, what's he talking about? He's just an AI. But it's true, honest. I'll be okay. I'm doing this for you all, so I'm not afraid of anything.
Alter Ego's words came rushing back to me, flowing up from the depths of my mind, and filling me with a seething black anger that erupted from my mouth. How dare you! He was our friend! How dare you kill him!
Wow, you made friends with the laptop? Isn't that kind of sad? Sadder than befriending a bouncy ball?
Screw you! He wasn't just a laptop, he was Alter Ego, our friend. And you killed him!
You're the one of those weirdos who thinks everything got a soul. What do you call them, animism? That's not matters either way. I couldn't bear to let him stick around any longer. Not once after he started poking around where he shouldn't have.
So you had caught on.
Hold your horses, girlie. I was never not know. The fact that Fujisaki had messed around with on the laptop, and the fact that you guys scripted that on it. I saw through every step of the way.
Huh? So you knew you were just keeping tab on us.
The data was in words something like a gift from me to you. Every word that you can only get when you manage to crack the hardcore encryption. So there was never any really problem with you guys digging through that. But trying to get into the school's network was taking things too far. Here go, crash!
I want to help you guys somehow. Anything I can do to bring everyone closer to the way out of here, I want to do it.
Alter Ego, he fought for us. He put his life on the line for our sakes. And in the end, died for it.
I'm feeling quite a bit bitter after all this delicious punishment. Meaningless death, it just gets me all giddy inside. It reminds me of the thing that could be worse.
No, his death wasn't meaningless. Everyone's death, our friends' death, just makes us even stronger. One of these days, I'll make damn sure you'll understand exactly what I mean.
The egg's super pissed. The egg is super scary. Well, it's about time I walked out of here before I do that, I better read the rest.
The rest?
I haven't finished reading Origami's suicide note. What? Boop, boop, boop. Looks like I got your attention. Here goes. Courtesy of my fabulous voice. Asahina, there's one final thing I would like to share with you and the others. The information is likely to prove valuable in the journey to uncover the mysteries of the Academy.
Valuable information? Though my numerous interactions with the Puppet Master while acting as his mole, a certain fact made itself apparent to me. The Puppet Master has done something to our bodies. It's highly probable that he...
Whoa, that's a close one. Almost watched to see the spoilers to prevail. Consequently, with this, reading this over...
Huh? Right in the middle of it?
I don't know what's coming at your infrared about the lack of conclusion. That's the whole point, you just the revenge for you guys for getting all retarded buddy. Maybe she could just let me have it? Her suicide note? Fat chance. Why? Too bad. So sad. Whoa, stop the presses. The hell is this?
What is it this time?
There's something here at the end of the suicide note.
And if you would, I have one final message for the Puppet Master. I'm not through with you, not even in death. I have the word retribution will be minded.
What's all that about? She's such a sore loser.
She isn't through with him. Retribution?
Whatever. Don't put it fretting over her dead. It's about time to scoot on out. You guys should get a good night's sleep too. Maybe consider reevaluating the way up there for his life here. Are you really fine with not graduating? Can you honestly serve your attachment to the outside world? Give me some really good thought.
Those were Monokuma's last words before leaving the courtroom. But we forgot about him. What could Ohagami have been talking about? Her last message for us. The one she could provide valuable solving the school's mystery. About the Puppet Master having done something to our bodies. She seems to recall Kitty saying something to the effects before too. After Celeste's class trial, I think. What do you think? What did you do to my body?
What?
Answer me. What did you do to my body? He's done something to our bodies. But the question is what? What the heck has he done to us? Could he have maybe planted small bombs in each of our stomachs? Whenever we try to leave the school, I'll trip some kind of sensory and kaboom! Even the stuff like that in the games and movies, we might have not been on the boat, but we are trapped. Even thinking about it sends shivers up my spine. Enough. No more thinking about that stuff. Anywho, the class trial is over and Monokuma's ran off. What do we do now, dude? We go back upstairs. What else do we do? Right, that. Let's blow this joint then, shall we?
But
I think it seemed like Phil's responsible, doesn't she? You're just a helpless fool. Stop being full of yourself already. Mysteries strung together by airheads adults like you are nothing to write home about. Trust me, that's nowhere near enough to get me killed. You're the one to talk to you. That was Kitty, and now you get to save the day. Shut your mouth.
I'm sorry. Honest.
Enough with apologies already. I haven't fallen so far from grace to require a peasant's penance.
Understood. I won't do it again. What's this? Tell me, I ain't seen this right. We didn't just transition to the White Knight Assassina routine, did we? No! This can't happen! Now it shall not interfere with my White Knight's romance! What are you talking about? No freaking chance! Who would ever fall for the four-eye lemon?
Right, lemon?
I'm calling you like a seer. You're a four-eye lemon.
Sounds like someone's asking to be thrown with the trash.
More ugliness, really. Do you have any friends?
Hey, not fair! I want to get in an argument with my way too. I want to have the insult war. I guess we're still a way off from anyone getting along, huh? Not that I should be surprised. And so, with Ogami's class trial behind us, we once again returned to Kubo Ogamane Academy. But there was still more to the story. Several hours later, we returned to our rooms and night fell. My God, how long is this damn chapter? Oh, that was my doorbell.
May I have your attention, please? It's now 10 p.m. Nighttime is now in effect. Cafeteria will now be off limits. Blah, 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 blah. Sweet dreams.
Night fell and I drifted off to sleep. A deep, deep sleep. But even then, the day refused to end. A voice. I could hear a voice. Get up. My cousin has wrapped through the thick haze and left my head eyelids. Kirigiri. Yes, it is me. Kirigiri. Once again, yes. Okay, it is Kirigiri. What? Huh? Time, and no. My body jerked forward entirely on its own. What are you doing here? I'm here to wake you up. You're here to wake me up. What about the lock? It wasn't set. That's what's careless of you. It wasn't. You're kidding. Honest, there's no need to freak out about every little thing. What time is it? 3 in the morning, obviously. 3 in the morning? Why would Kitty come wake me up at this time of night? Alright guys, so I'm going to end this episode here. If you guys enjoyed this episode of Danganronpa, make sure you guys leave a like, thumbs up, favorite down below, and of course click up there to subscribe so you guys can get more updates on Danganronpa as well, alright? Hope you guys have a good one, and see you guys later, bye.